Chatting no like it's just action. All my just front like it's happen. You already know. Poppin'. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rockin'. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm poppin'. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champions.
What's going on, Giants fans, sports fans, NFL fans? Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports. And tonight, I want to talk to you guys about the New York Giants defense, the potential moves we need to make to rebuild this defense, and what particular players we think we need to keep and which ones we think we can replace with cheaper, younger, and more skilled talent on our defense. With that being said, there's a few guys I sent the link to that'll be hopping on later. But I wanted to talk about a video I made earlier about the linebacker, the Blitz Squad video. The New York Giants have a linebacker who they selected last year in Darian Beavers, who's good at stuffing the run and blitzing. Now, he got injured preseason. I believe he was going to be a starter. They even alluded to it in one of the press conferences. Joe Shane and Dable said that he was competing for a starting job as a rookie. Now, there's been a lot of rumors about Tremaine Edmonds from Buffalo, who Joe Shane and Brian Dable obviously have familiarity with and ties with, coming from that organization. He is a free agent. If they can work out a team-friendly deal where he sees that the Giants are on the rise and the Bills are kind of imploding with the whole Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen situation in the playoffs, yelling at each other. So it might be conducive for Tremaine Edmonds to make a deal with the New York Giants and come over to a team who's actually in the building process of developing a team and setting them up for sustained success. But in that regard, if we do get Tremaine Edmonds and Darian Beavers comes back healthy, there is a young linebacker in Cincinnati Bearcats who's ranked number 15 out of all the linebackers in college right now. 14, I'm sorry. Last year, he was ranked number 4 out of all the linebackers. And he actually played as a backup to Darian Beavers. Darian Beavers was also from Cincinnati. So when Darian Beavers got drafted, he was elevated to starter and carried the torch for them over there. And the defense was still sound, still good defensive group. So he would have some familiarity with Beavers. There would be some chemistry there. He can probably take him in up under his wing and help mentor him a little bit and help him bring him up to speed into the NFL playbook and game speed and verbiage and all of that. So I think it would be an easy transition for him, considering he has a former peer in Darian Beavers here. He is a tough, young, 6'4", 239-pound, run-stuffing linebacker. He's good stuffing the run, hitting the gap, blitzing the quarterback. Pretty much so in coverage. He can improve, but he's not bad. So I think those 3 linebackers right there would be a hell of a start, a hell of a building block for this defensive core, for the Blitz squad, the linebacker core. Particularly in Wink Martindale's defense, historically, he uses his linebackers and his DBs. So for his defense to work, you're going to need the type of defensive backs and linebackers who understand, who are versatile, and who are quick and smart, able to make decisions on the fly. Okay, so again, Ivan Pace Jr. from Cincinnati, I think, who is projected to go in the 5th round, I think would be a great addition to this New York Giants linebacker core and would help solidify the issues we've had all year of not being able to stuff the run. We weren't able to stop the run after week 2. We did a great job against Derrick Henry and then another good job against Christian McCaffrey when he was still with the Carolina Panthers. And then after that, we couldn't stop the run throughout the remainder of the season. So that's just something that I wanted to address. What's going on, Jesus Martinez? Jarius, what's good? What's good, my brother? Crowd Favorite Media, what's going on, fellas? Thank you guys for being here. Guys, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. It costs you nothing but a few seconds, but it helps me out immensely, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you guys for stopping by. I will be letting guys call in. Look at that. As I said that, one of my fellow Big Blue Crew members chimes in on time. Super Taj, the hardest working man on Twitter. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, little man? Not much, man. Just watching this Lakers next game right now.
Yeah,
Going on overtime.
I don't even listen. It's just another heartbreaking event for me, so I don't even want to hear.
Look, hey, I gotta handle business. I gotta handle something.
The Knicks have disappointed me for the last 30 years, bro. And I'm still a ride or die Knicks fan. It's gotten to the point where I don't even watch no more because I know the outcome. But what do you think about this linebacker core, and who do you think is a good potential linebacker candidate in this draft class that we can draft to help stop the run for the New York Giants, Taj?
I'm be honest with you. I don't really know like too many linebackers that I like know of like in free agency or like in the draft, like other the guys like Tremaine Edmonds, but all I'm gonna say is, hey man, like hopefully we gotta fix this position right here because like we can't like stop the run like we couldn't stop the run to save our lives
Couldn't.
last season.
We
So like whoever
couldn't.
we get, man, hopefully they can contribute.
But okay, since you do know about Tremaine Edmonds, though I don't know much about him. So for me and the people who don't know much about him, what type of linebacker is he? Is he good in coverage? Is he a run stuffer? Can he play outside on the edge? What's his forte predominantly?
He can do. I think he's a little bit all around, in my opinion. Like when I watch him, like he could stop the run pretty good, and he could at times be good at pass coverage as well because he does have some athleticism in him as an off ball linebacker. So yeah.
What's up, Bobby? Talal, what's going on, my brother? So there's a guy who's ranked 15th ranked linebacker in college, number 15 out of all linebackers in college right now. Ivan Pace Jr., who plays for the Cincinnati Bearcats. He wears number 0. He was actually the backup to Darian Beavers. Yeah. So I think he's a great run stuffer, plays with a lot of high energy, a sure tackler, hits the gaps and stuffs the run and blitzes the quarterback very well. He can use a little help in coverage, but he's still better in coverage than any of the linebackers that we have. And I think the fact that he's projected to go in the 5th round of the draft, but he's 15th best linebacker in the draft class. So I think
he's the
the
5th best.
15th best linebacker in the whole draft.
Oh, so he'd probably be like
top 15
linebacker.
Yeah, he's number 14.
Yeah, like a 5th, 6th rounder.
Yeah, they got him projected in the 5th. But my thing is, if we go get Tremaine Edmonds in free agency and Darian Beavers comes back healthy, he has familiarity with Darian Beavers. He's backed him up. He's played with him. It would be easy for Darian Beavers to take him under his wing and help him get up to game speed and learn the playbook in the NFL. So it would be almost like a mentorship, a grooming, and a helping him get up to game speed faster. Right? So if you have Tremaine Edmonds, you have Darian Beavers, and then you add this Ivan Pace Jr., that makes a big, solid core group of linebackers that can help stop the run and spy the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I'm just thinking of cheap, efficient ways to fix the linebacker core and stop the run because we couldn't stop the run for shit.
For
And
shit, man.
you know, we got a cap situation, and I want to keep Barkley, and we all know we got to pay DJ. So,
Hmm.
what's the best, most cost effective way to fix this linebacker group without putting yourself in cap hell? Because we want to be able to go draft and sign players next season and re-sign the guys that we want to keep next season. So I don't want to like go making crazy trades to move up in the draft to get guys. I think Joe Shane and them are good at scouting and evaluating talent. So if we can find jewels and diamond in the roughs here and there in the draft, which is what I think they're going to do, I think Ivan Pace Jr. is the guy we need to keep our eye on because that's the type of guy that I think they would shoot for in the draft.
Hmm. Okay.
He isn't proven yet, so there should be a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah, I'll check him out a little bit.
Who isn't proven, Jesus?
Oh, shit. Come on,
Philly
Ravens.
sports suck. Congrats, Eagles fans. You injured a fourth stringer, and Brock Purdy was playing with the torn UCL.
Man, come on, Chiefs, man. Beat the Eagles, bro.
Edmonds is a former safety. Yeah, at this point, listen, I am cheering for Kadarius Toney.
Nah, man. I don't give a
I
damn,
would
man.
rather see
I don't
Kadarius
give a damn.
Tony.
Kadarius
Listen,
Tony can have his ring. I don't care because
I would rather see Kadarius Tony and the Chiefs get a ring than see the fucking Eagles win.
than see the Eagles. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Kadarius Tony can have his ring. I mean, I don't really care. He don't really do much
Plus,
anyway.
I still respect Steve Spagnuolo, so go Spags.
Yeah, Spags. Yeah.
Bobby Powers said Edmonds is a former safety, can play downhill, sideline to sideline, has speed, and can cover. Thank you very much, Bobby Powers. Rizzo8 says, hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat bots. The price is lower than any competitor. I don't want to buy viewers or subscribers. Thank you for the offer, but I'd rather get it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to put in my grind and earn it the right way, man. If people want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. I'm not going to do no underhanded. That's cheating. I'd rather you subscribe to my channel because you like my content, and if you don't subscribe. I'm not going to. Yeah, I ain't with that. We need a monster center. That we do. And a guard. We definitely need a guard. I've been screaming O-line for 2
And the
damn
one
seasons on
guard
YouTube.
that I been hearing from is that guard from Florida. Uh, what's uh what's his name? That guard from Florida. I gotta go check him out because I heard he's a pretty good guard coming out of the draft. And he could be there in at the 25th pick.
Left guard, right guard.
Yeah, yeah, he's a guard. He's a guard. Yeah.
He plays both sides.
Hold on. Florida Gators.
Eric Seabrook in the building. What's going on? JC Warbound 7. Eric Seabrook says, if y'all ain't talking about the kid out of Oregon, number 1 linebacker, then we ain't talking about shit. Oh, yeah. What's up, boss? Well, see, that's the thing, Mr. Seabrook. We ain't picking that high in the draft. We got the 26th pick in the first round. So the number 1 linebacker more than likely will not be there at 26. and I really don't feel like doing any drastic trades and giving up draft capital when there's a lot of good linebackers, middle linebackers in this draft, and potentially one in free agency that is rumored to be coming to New York in Tremaine Edmonds. Talal Montesor says, what can we see? When can we see your mocks? I'll be making a mock draft here within the next week or so. I've been getting some information together.
Hey, that guard's name is Osiris Torrance.
Oh,
from
okay,
Florida.
yeah, Osiris, yeah, he's a good guard.
Yeah, you heard of him?
Yeah, he's a bit raw, but he's strong. He's got
Yeah.
raw power. Bobby Skinner did some film on him. On who?
On the guy I was talking about. Yeah.
Bobby, what's going on, Bobby?
Hey, how you
Raphael,
doing?
what's going
Who
on?
you go for the Super Bowl?
Who you think? The Chiefs?
Me too. I want them to stomp their asses.
Talal Montesor, he says Torrance. Yeah. Bobby,
Hey, I gave
thank
you a
for the
gift.
$5
I
super
gave you
chat.
something.
He says, hi, Lou, my friend. You are awesome. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you, my brother. I greatly appreciate that.
Good to see you. Hey, who's the Bob Split? Who's that guy next to you?
That's Taj, man.
That's me, yeah.
Guys, you gotta burn that hat, please.
Nah, man, I'm a LeBron fan.
He's a Lakers fan. That's all right.
I don't like the Lakers. I
fan.
Me
don't
neither, but everybody's entitled to their own team. Big Fridge.
Yeah, I know, Taj. I'm giving you a hard time, Taj.
Raphael wants
You're
the
my
Eagles to
friend,
win the
Taj.
Super Bowl. He better not. Tudo, my brother. Hope you're healing up well, my brother. Hope all is well with you and the family. He says, massive salute and respect to El Rey del Boricua, El de Leon, and all diehard Giants fans in the building. From Joyzy, slap all boys losers out the front door. Hard. Osiris
Hey,
is
you
his
know
name.
who?
Thank you very much, Tudo.
Do you know Chris the Entertainer?
Do I know him?
Huh?
I've
Yeah.
spoken to him
You
a few
heard
times,
him?
yeah.
You know who
Yeah.
he had on his channel the other day?
Yeah, he had Carl Banks on his show the other day. I watched it.
Yeah. Oh my God. How does he get these people on his channel?
I don't know. He's grown pretty big. I guess you got to work your way up to it. Hopefully, I'll get there one day. I'm putting in my work, so
You're
he's
doing a
earned
good
it.
job.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Big Fridge.
Noah Sewell will probably go to Philly at 10. Probably.
What happened
Probably.
to Taj? He left the show.
Huh?
Taj left the show because I picked on his Lakers.
No, he be poking in and out all the time. That's how
Oh,
Todd
he's poking in and out. Well, where's
Yeah.
Big Pat working?
pause. That he hops in and out of the stream. Let me
What
edit
about
that.
Big Pat?
He's at work. He'll be on later.
And what about
Sewell
Joe?
isn't that good. The guy from Oregon, he too slow.
What about
I want a middle linebacker. I'm looking at guys like Ivan Pace Jr., Trenton Simpson. What's the other guy I was looking at yesterday? It's a few of them. It's a few of them because I want a middle linebacker. Importantly, we definitely need a middle linebacker. There he is, Jaylee.
look who it
Mr.
is.
Al
How
B.
you
Shore.
doing?
Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Al B. Shore.
How you doing today?
What's going on?
Who you go for the Super Bowl, young man?
I don't know, man.
You better not.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, that'd be cool. I mean,
We hate
I
the
can't go for
Eagles.
the
We don't
Eagles.
like the Eagles.
I can't go
not
for the Eagles.
go
Yeah,
for
I
the
can't go for the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Huh.
I'm Chief Nation.
So I guess by
tonight, baby.
default,
So do you have spaghetti tonight for dinner?
We Chief
No,
Nation.
I'm having what am I having? Brussels sprouts and beef ribs.
Oh shit! Okay.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts with bacon
I had chicken and rice tonight.
and garlic.
And garlic.
Yeah.
Seabrook
garlic.
says no, Lou. Check him out. They talking late first, early second. Stop playing, Lou.
Who they talking about?
I don't know.
What's up, Seabrook?
No, he talking about the linebacker.
Which
He
one?
said Penei Sewell
Oh, Noah Sewell.
or the guy from Oregon. He's saying that should be our
Noah
first pick.
Sewell.
But my thing is, we can't stop the run. Reason
Yeah.
being, our middle linebacker is weak. So
Yeah.
we need a middle linebacker who can stuff the run
Yeah.
and can do decent in coverage. And out of the linebacker group coming out of college right now,
Good stuff.
the best one that can do both of those things is a little not spoken guy that he ain't spoken too much about is Ivan Pace Jr. He wears
Where's he
number
from?
0. He plays for the Cincinnati Bearcats. He was actually the
they're a good
backup.
team.
He was the backup to the Darian Beavers, the linebacker that we drafted who got hurt.
Oh, look at that. If he gets to play with him.
So they played with each other in college. Darian Beavers got drafted last year, got hurt in preseason, and then he took Darian Beavers' spot, and that defense didn't miss a step.
Right.
He runs hard, pause. He hits the gap. He stuffs the run. He blitzes the quarterback, and he's decent in coverage.
Mm-hmm.
He fits Wink Martindale's system perfectly.
Yeah.
It all depends on when you want to draft him. Because I don't think you draft him in the first round.
The 5th round. He's projected to go in the 5th round.
Yeah,
right.
I think
cheap. He's cost effective, and he's already played with Darian Beavers, who can mentor him and take him under his wing and get him up to NFL speed quicker.
He'd be comfortable with him.
You see what I'm saying? So and he fits what Wink Martindale does with his linebackers. So if you get Tremaine Edmonds and Darian Beavers comes back healthy, and you get this guy in the 5th round, you've got a strong core with 3 linebackers that can stuff the run and cover decently.
Yeah. So are we trying to wait all the way to the 5th to get a linebacker?
No.
Or are we trying to pair him with another guy earlier in the first?
I'm saying if we can get a better linebacker earlier, yes. But if we can still grab him in the 5th round,
well, yeah, regardless, I think
4 solid linebackers.
Yeah.
To build around, you got a decent DB group. You know what I mean? So you get another cornerback, a good defensive tackle that can hold up because Leo's always hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to get Dex out and Leo out and get a breather and keep a fresh man in.
Yeah.
So you get another good defensive tackle / nose tackle.
Yeah.
With 3 to 4 good linebackers.
I totally agree. I mean, we should. If that's just doubling up on linebackers, which is great. I was thinking more of just like that was the linebacker that you would just wanted to roll with. I was like, we can get
I'm saying that's a cheap, cost-effective one in the 5th round. So if we happen to luck up and get one of these guys with the 26th pick, or even in the 2nd round, now you still got a dog back there that you can grab in the 5th round for cheap.
Yeah.
That's only going to elevate the competition in the linebacker group and bring out the best of all these guys, and you get a good view of what you got, and then you can actually put the best of all of them on the field.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was thinking in the 1st round, if he falls to us, and if there's no, Jordan Addison or no Joey Porter or nothing like that on the board, because I think with the 1st pick, I think if we're gonna if there's no right way, you go to wide receiver first. But if wide receiver is off the table, I think you gotta go. I think you gotta go cornerback or inside linebacker, depending on who's higher on your board. And Trenton Simpson is a very high ranked. He could play the run. He could play sideline to sideline, and he's okay in cover. He's got a lot better this last year. But I mean, will you pair him with the Tremaine Edmonds and then have an Ivan Pace Jr. that can come and sub in and keep everything fresh? It's just going to be a cyclone.
And that's the one thing I got to give Philly credit for. With them draft picks that they had, they made it count. They got depth. So when they're subbing guys out, you still got dogs coming in.
Yeah.
And that's where the Giants have gotten away from for the last decade, and that's why we've struggled the way we've struggled. I think Joe Shane and this scouting staff is going to fix that. Yeah. Excuse me. I think they're going to get guys in here for cost-effective deals, undrafted free agents, lower draft picks who are scouted right and fit our schemes and what we want to do. And that's going to make our players play exponentially better.
Yeah, they'll be more fresh. They won't be gassed.
They've already established the culture. The guys have already bought in. So the rookies that they bring in are going to be coming into a system with a culture and a focus on getting back to the playoffs. Yeah. So I think we can go more than 11-6 this year.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this depending on what we do in the draft, man. I mean, because Shane already said that he's gonna build through the draft. I don't think they're gonna make no big splash in free agency. If they do, I think it's gonna be at one of the cheaper positions like inside linebacker. I don't think, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, even center. Center's an expensive position. I don't think they're gonna, I don't even know what center free agents there are, but I think most of those things are gonna be built through the draft. I like Cedric Van Pran and what's the cat from Michigan? I'm gonna butcher his name, but the two centers, one's from Georgia, one's from Michigan. Those guys seem to be rated pretty high, and they are going in like the.
Is it one of them Toyo?
No, that's the inside linebacker. I was talking about centers real quick. Oh, yeah, because I mean the trenches.
I'm stuck on linebackers right now.
We're not. I mean, Toyo. I think he's small. I mean he's an Alabama linebacker, but I want somebody like you said that's going to be able to, fill a gap, you know what I'm saying, and shoot and burn through the line and get to the backfield and make a play, and not somebody that's just going to stand there and freeze or, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Let's look at some film. Prince Charming, thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Costs you nothing but a few seconds. He says, how do you like Jalen Hyatt if he runs a 4.2 in the first round? Listen, you're a linebacker that can run a 4.2.
No, he's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver from Tennessee. I actually like him. He's going in the second.
I'm stuck in linebacker mode.
Yeah, this is the rebuilding of the defense stream, y'all. But Jalen Hyatt, though, I do like him. He's a good receiver. If Addison is off the board, I don't really like Njigba. I mean, he's more of mainly a slot receiver. I think we have enough slot receivers. I don't really, I don't too much really care for Njigba. I really want a bigger receiver, if anything. There's this kid.
Pause.
Yeah, right. Hey, there's this kid, Jadon Hazelwood or Hazelwood out of Arkansas. Hey, dude's a dog. Like they played against Cam Smith because I was looking at film on Cam Smith and they happened to have played Arkansas. And bro, he was stiff arming dudes off him. He was running them over like they were throwing. Cam Smith was on him, and Cam Smith is a top ranked cornerback. But dude was a bully, man, and he's going in like the 7th. So I'm saying there's a lot of depth for a lot of different positions, man. If they play their cards right, man, they can get some real big hitters in here this year. But yeah, I like Jalen Hyatt. Long story short.
What about wide receivers? Do you want Brandon?
Hold on. Because we're talking about the defense right now, Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Tremaine Edmonds, man. Hopefully with his relationship with Daboll and Shane, man, he doesn't try to gouge him and ask for 16, 17 million or something like that. Because he is young and he is, very good quarterback. Not quarterback, but inside linebackers in the league. He made a major jump this year, so I would pay 14, 15. I would pay 14, 15. But if you get into 16, 7, like I ain't doing all. Come on now. But then you also got to sign back Dex and restructure. We're not going to know anything though until they restructure all these contracts, cut people. I mean, we really ain't gonna know what they're gonna do in the draft until they start making these cuts and different moves as far as the salary cap.
All right, so I'm gonna play this real quick. I don't know why
Yeah, Pat. 6'3" speed, Burn Hasselwood. Yeah, could be a steal. Yeah, I'm telling you. I found him by accident.
I'm gonna put us down here. All right, if I remove that. Okay, so he's number 0. He plays for the same exact team that Darian Beavers played for, Cincinnati Bearcats, and wears the same jersey number. He played as his backup and a few times with him last season before he was drafted to the Giants.
Shout out to the chat. What up, Dash? What up, Wells? Tudo? Jesus? Prince Charming?
What's going on, fellas?
Big Pat's in here.
Now, in case you didn't see the title of this video is called Ivan Pace Jr., Scariest Linebacker in College.
Oh, yeah, he's a thumper, too. He's small, but he's a thumper.
He's number 0. He's 6 feet, 239 pounds.
Never mind. I was wrong.
But he's small and stout, and he hits the gap like a fucking cannon. Look.
Yeah, he's
Boom.
quick. Sure tackler.
Boom.
Now, I just would want to see how he does shedding a block off of blocks on when he's saying you got guards pulling at the next level and stuff.
And just Sick E. This is Sick E put this video up on YouTube. Shout out to Sick E.
Hey, he's definitely quick, man.
There he is, stuffing the run.
Damn, he just threw that.
There he is getting after the quarterback. And he's a middle linebacker. Look, he stuffed the run. Stuffing the run. That's what we need. That's what we lacked all season. We could not stop the run. Boom. He didn't fall for the fake.
Good. That's a good player.
And he's fast.
Yes,
and
he
he's
is.
projected to go in the 5th round.
So what round are we gonna get him?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get him. This is wishful thinking on my part and being studious as far as to our cap situation and knowing that we can't go trying to get a bunch of first round players,
right?
And trading away draft capital to get guys because of a name.
And I think, and realistically, I think the only way we would be able to they would probably get a linebacker in the first round is if there was no more wide receivers or cornerbacks left. If there was no Joey Porters or no Addisons and stuff like that.
But see, guys like this are guys who come into the league with a chip on their shoulder because they play hard, and just because he's a little undersized or he plays for a school that doesn't get a lot of notoriety, he won't get a high ranking.
Great team, though, aren't they?
So he'll come into the league with a chip on his shoulder and feel like he's got something to prove because he's projected in the 5th round, and he'll give his all for you. And he fits Wink Martindale's system. And I think Wink is the type of coach that can get the best out of this type of guy right here. He's a high motor, high energy player, keeps his eyes open, and he hits the gap with no hesitation. Pause.
Well, aren't they a good team?
Look at this. Broke through a nose tackle to stuff the run behind the line.
Yeah.
Now the kid definitely has juice.
Oh, excuse me.
And I mean, linebacker has got to be a focal point for this. Like, that's the most bare naked part of the team that we have. Like, we have some DBs and some corners. You know what I'm saying? Flots coming up. Of course, we got a
balls down. A 6-foot linebacker batting balls down, stuffing the run, blitzing the quarterback. And he plays with a high energy. You can tell he's like the heart and soul of that defense. He's animated. Look, he's intense. He's dancing. That's the type of player you need to add to the locker room. Barring any off-the-field nonsense, which I haven't heard nothing crazy about the kid. He looks like a leader.
He looks like he could play, yes.
I mean, a dog. Look, he read the run, didn't fall for the fake, hit the quarterback, caused the fumble.
That's a very high IQ.
Yep. I have to agree with that.
And that's the type of guy we need when you're playing in the division with Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Heineke, or whoever they're going to put at Washington. You know, in order to play in our division and stop the run, we need linebackers like him.
Right.
in abundance.
No, people don't think I don't be up on shit and I don't be paying attention, but I know my stuff.
Yeah, you know your stuff. You're a good guy. You know your stuff. No, what's the matter? Come here.
Hey, Pat said now turn on his real tape. I don't know what that means, but it's you know, Pat watches every game. He wants to see every snap.
Well, I can tell you this. Last year he was ranked number 4 linebackers in college. He was number
There you
4
go.
last season. This season he's 14th ranked linebacker in college.
And in the
And that's
fifth
still
round, I mean,
a top 15 linebacker in the 5th round. That's a
yeah,
good.
you're not gonna draft him in the first or second or anything like that. But like you said, the 5th round, especially, or maybe if he falls even farther a little bit because he doesn't have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, notoriety behind him. I mean, shit, we don't know. We didn't know. We don't know what they're gonna pick, man. There's a lot of. Wasn't nobody expecting them to pick a Wandale Robinson or anything like that. There was a couple picks that we were scratching our heads. The only picks that were everybody knew that was going to happen was Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau. That's the only two that people really called out.
And even if you draft him in the 5th round and he's just in the run packages, I mean that's type of guy you want to stuff the run.
Shit, if he could be on fucking special teams and tackle some kick returners or something, we need help everywhere.
Yep.
Look, and he's a good sport. He laid that guy into the grass and then helped him up. But yeah, I'm not, I don't want to get a copyright strike or nothing. So I mean, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. These are guys that you can get
on that.
These are guys that you can get for cheap in the later rounds that can come in and can compete and make you get the best out of your linebacker group. That's
if
all.
anything, create competition, man. Put some fire under somebody's tail.
Will the Giants trade Mark Glowinski?
Oh, he be doing the same
24
stuff.
5th rounder and a 25th 2025 6th rounder to the Cardinals for Buda Baker and number 3 pick. Sure. Timothy, man, you gotta cut down the level of potent shit that you smoking, man. Lou, I'm here with my fam and everyone's paying you massive respects. I'm in braces now, but I'll start with my rehab and physical therapy from next Monday. All day long, every day, strict diet. That's how we do it. Hey, listen, man, I wouldn't expect nothing else from you, brother. I know you focused and dedicated to your craft. Just take this time and enjoy it with your family and heal up right. That way you don't cause yourself any permanent damage. That's all I'm saying, brother. But good to hear from you. Glad to know that you're with your family. King Jers, what's going on? Eric Johnson, the other mock drafts have us drafting horrible trash players. That's why I haven't done a mock draft yet, because I want to take my time and do it right. Baby, you can do it.
And then plus, we're not going to really right. The whole mock draft situation can change. I mean,
yeah, what if Saquon the draft?
Yeah, what if Saquon walks? That
man, don't say no shit like that.
I'm just
Lord
saying.
Have mercy.
I'm just saying it's a possibility, and that changes everything.
This is why I got to get me a soundboard. That's the next thing I'm doing for you guys. I got to get a soundboard because that was a lot of mercy. That was one of them moments. Lot of mercy. Lot of mercy.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
Will the Giants trade Azeez Ojulari? No, man. Come on, Timothy. Come on, Timmy.
You just keep Timmy. What's up?
Timmy. Big Pat was good. I sent you the link. You still at work, bro? He says, I have 4 or more inside linebackers I would take over Ivan Pace Jr. for real.
Well, yeah, that's why he was. Well, in the 5th round, of course, there's 4 or 5 more that would pick before him.
He's projected to go in the 5th round, so we can get a good linebacker earlier, right? And if we don't bring Tremaine Edmonds over, or we do bring Tremaine Edmonds over, then he's a good guy that you can get a 6th round pick and bring some competition into the room and some depth.
Look,
I'm not saying he's a great number 1 linebacker.
Yeah, the number 1
he is a guy with a high motor, high energy, and he plays all the way through the whistle every play. So I just think he's one of the guys that Wink will keep an eye on.
There's a couple top guys: Jack Campbell, Trent Simpson, Demarion Overshawn,
Wells.
Noah Sewell, Drew Sanders from well, I think he's from Arkansas, I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah,
I
Drew
like Trenton
Sanders.
Simpson, but he sucks in coverage, and sometimes he over pursues and leaves cutting lanes for the runners. That's why I didn't say Trenton Simpson. But I mean,
Sewell is pretty good at he over pursued, just like what Lou was saying. He kind of gets excited and rushes through, and he'll miss something. He doesn't really can have really that much control. He's strong as all hell, but he doesn't have too much control.
will the Giants trade Ojulari?
No.
Come on, Timmy.
Oh. What are we smoking tonight, everybody?
Talal
yeah.
Montesor, you should be the GM. Hey, thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Wells.
Is it Kush night? Is everybody smoking Kush tonight?
I have no clue, my brother.
Well, I think they are. If they asking if that guy's gonna get traded.
Frank Waiters, what's going on? He says, Jay Lay, Lou, Bobby, who you want with the number 1 pick? Ooh.
I don't know. I haven't been.
I gotta watch more film. I gotta do more breakdowns. I gotta get more information before I can say something like that. There's a lot of potential players, and we have a lot of need. So I have to get in depth on this before I can say who I want to waste our number 1 pick on.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on who's on the board. I mean, if Jordan Addison's on the board, you take Jordan Addison. If one of the top guys fall, if a top receiver falls, besides Njigba, because we have enough slot receivers, then you get them. Other than that, I think you gotta go cornerback maybe first, because we don't have. That's the smallest. That's the shortest group of guys. After the first, second round, there's no more cornerbacks really like that. Or inside linebacker in the first. If Addison's gone and you don't like the cornerback, get Simpson, Trent Simpson, Drew Sanders, Jack Campbell, one of those guys. If there's no wide receiver and there's no cornerback that you like. That's just in my opinion, though.
Hey Jay, you in Houston, right?
Yeah.
I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah. Let me know, bro. We're gonna have a drink or 5.
No, for real, I'll be there the 16th.
Bro, yeah, I'm here. Let me know. I'm
I'll be there the 16th. I'll be there the 16th for sure.
All right, cool.
What are you doing down there for?
You know what part?
Houston.
Well, Houston's pretty big, bro. It's what it is.
Well, shit, I don't know all that. I'll tell you when I get
You
there.
gotta find out.
Like New York.
West. Just give me a name. Give me a side so I know.
I know it's the nice neighborhood. I know it's the nice neighborhood.
It's
okay,
the nice.
Well, you probably on the north. You probably on the north. Either you in Sugarland, Pearland, or you might. If you in Cypress near me, bro, that's cool, bro.
There's no floods, no flood zone.
Yeah, I'm in the no flood zone too. So you might
nice,
be close to me.
Sugarland.
Sugarland,
okay.
That's more south side.
I'll probably be close to you then. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
If fuck around and be a walking distance.
Nah, hey,
we going live, new.
Nothing's walking distance, bro.
Nah, it's too hot. You fuck right.
It's cold. It's cold right now.
It's cold down in Texas.
It's cold right now. We just got a little breeze came through.
I went down there in September, and
it's blazing. It's blazing.
It was 90 something at 8 in the morning, my nigga. I said, no, this shit.
The sun not even out, and it's hot.
Shit, they made no sense.
You know what Thursday is, guys?
What? TS?
At first,
it's
tomorrow's
38 degrees where I'm at.
I know you got. Yeah, we're a little colder than that.
Hey, Sue says we won't have Feliciano on this team, so we will have a good record. Big Pat says Michigan center is good.
Yeah.
Mazzie Smith from Michigan.
Huh.
Hyatt can run fly route.
Hyatt would be like another Darius Slayton to me.
King Jers. Draft Will Anderson as another edge rusher. Okay, did any of y'all see the little short I shared on Twitter yesterday?
About which one?
There was New York Giants players complaining that every time they went to a commercial was while they was on offense.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, why we always got to do a commercial break when we are offense? That messes up our offense's rhythm.
Yeah, that's true. I never even thought about that.
I don't know.
But anyway, on another note, another thing that they put out an article early this morning was the New York Giants had the slowest wide receivers in the NFL this season.
Probably.
We had the slowest wide receivers in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, we had Kenny Galladay, can't run for shit.
Yeah, that's like negative 2
Can't
points.
get
Right.
So do you agree with him?
No, we did have the slowest wide receivers. I just didn't know it was a statistical fact. I knew it visually.
Oh.
I knew you could look at them and be like, these motherfuckers is slow. But I mean, I didn't know that it was like clocked that they were the slowest bunch. Like that shit.
Well, look who we had.
And that just goes to show you how much more Daniel Jones how much props Daniel Jones deserves to be able to do what he did this season with the slowest wide receiver group in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you can't learn. True.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Straight Coughlin. We don't even have Carter Coughlin no more. 6'3" with speed to burn. Hasselwood could be a steal.
Telling you, that kid from Arkansas.
We have 11 draft picks. Talal. Pat, are you at work now? I think we have 9 picks or 11. We have 11, Prince Charming. Big Dash, what's good, bro? I sent you the link. It's in your Twitter. Nick Herbage is nice. Jesus says we got 11 picks. Tudo says what's up. Seabrook. Shout out to the chat. Frank Waiters. We got Bellinger in the 4th round. Yes, we did. We still need another tight end, though.
Yeah.
Will the Giants restructure Leonard Williams, Adoree Jackson, and Graham Gano's contracts and cut Kenny Galladay and Ben Bredeson to free up big bucks and cap space?
Maybe. Wait, Leonard Williams, Adoree Jackson, Graham? No, bro.
No, he said, will the Giants restructure Leonard Williams, Adoree Jackson, and Graham Gano and cut Kenny Galladay and Ben Bredeson?
I don't know, bro. Maybe. I don't know. But that sounds like the most logical shit that you said in a while.
What threw me off is they said 4.7 on Draft Buzz, but he looks faster on tape. You talking about Ivan Pace? They said runs a 4.7.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you it's not. He runs a 4.5. This is the guy you were talking about in your video today, Luke. Yes, Ivan Pace Jr. is the guy I was talking about in that Blitz Squad video. If you put him with Darian Beavers, considering that he played with Darian Beavers in Cincinnati, he has familiarity, and he can be a mentor to him, take him under his wing, help him get up to NFL speed faster because he has familiarity with him. Darian Beavers was competing for a starting job on this team. He was going to be a starting linebacker. And if you bring a guy like Tremaine Edmonds over and you draft a better linebacker in the earlier rounds, then you have a core group of 4 dogs at the linebacker position, which can help you alleviate some of that pressure when they try to run. But yeah, that's the guy I was talking about, Wells. My bad. 4.8 40-yard dash. There's no way. Cincinnati been getting recognized because of the national championship run. Now turn on his real tape. What you mean, Pat? He definitely passes the eye test. Looks like a dude that wants all the smoke. Lou, he's undersized at the pro level. The O-lines will step all over him, boss. He might be fast, but the good O-lines will stomp over him all day. Lucas Eureka. What's his name's brother? Oh, Noah Sewell. Jay the God was good. Ivan Pace Jr.
Let's see.
Accumulate talent on both sides of the ball. Pause. Drake Thomas is another guy I was looking at from NC State. He's a beast. Pace reminds me of the middle linebacker who anchored the 1985 Bears defense. Drake Thomas is the guy I was looking at from the Wolfpack, NC State. I see a lot of footage on him all the time because I'm in North Carolina, not too far away from there. No, I've been watched him. He's the number 4 linebacker coming out of this draft class. He's ranked number 4. Drake Thomas. Ivan Pace Jr. was ranked number 4 last year. Drake Thomas is ranked number 4 this year right now. Dick Buckus. All right, listen, Pat, you're not the only one to be watching film, fam. Deion Henley. Get well, Tudo. Mark Glowinski for the 3rd overall pick. Good health, Tudo. I do mocks every day. LOL. I just do another one. Tudo, what's up, brother?
Hey, yeah, I be bored just doing mock drafts all the time.
Trenton Simpson is nice. Don't get me wrong. Trenton Simpson is nice, but he sucks in coverage.
He got a lot better this year, though. He got a lot better. He has in the past, but this year he made a nice little jump, though.
Yeah, I think he had what 4 pass defenses this year,
something like that.
But last year he had 0.
He can get coached up though.
See, I think I don't be watching. I be watching. I don't just go live and call every game, but I watch. I love football. I watch. Let Barkley walk and draft behind Robinson.
No, why would you? No. Next.
Come on, Hash Brown. Come on, man. Dallas Schwartz says, good evening, Lou and Big Blue Crew. Jordan O'Toole out of USC if available. It's cold in Texas. 65 degrees ain't no damn cold.
It's not. It's 38 Wells, but that 65 isn't cold. But yeah, it's 30. It's 38 degrees right now.
65 degrees is perfect weather. That's not cold. That's not hot. That's sit on the patio with a t-shirt and a beer weather.
Nah, I ain't sit on no patio at 65.
Evan
I
Neal.
have a hoodie on. I have a hoodie on and some jeans.
Evan Neal said the left tackle is his natural position. I think we should have at least tried switching Thomas and Neal just to see how it worked out, even if for a series. No. Andrew Thomas is our left tackle.
You can't be moving him around.
Evan Neal to play right tackle, he needs to adjust and make the necessary adjustments.
Yeah. You can't just be moving the young kid around like that, man. You'll get him
We
all.
had Andrew Thomas at right tackle, then we moved him to left tackle. No, he played left tackle the whole time. Yeah, he played left tackle the whole time. Having pace will run 4.6 range. King Jers, salute Wales. Lewis, nice weather here in Jersey, 34 now. It was freezing in Munich, Germany, 7, snow all day. Yeah, Germany's cold.
7 is cold. Says 7.
New help is on the way from the 24 draft when Caleb will be ready to take his place at QB1. NYG fight on. Oh, on another note, I'm glad that you said the fight. Roy Jones Jr. is fighting on May 13th, fellas. Roy Jones Jr. is fighting a massive bodybuilder, 260-pound bodybuilder, NDO.
This is the Senior Citizens League?
Nah, NDO's young.
Now, why do they be having these up? Man, I think the great should just be the great.
Dude is huge. He's a.
I'm talking about Roy Jones, though, man. Like, come on, bro. It's kind of sad because it's like, is he struggling for money? Like, why is you getting punched on and shit and you 60? Come on, man. You the great, man. You the Mr. You remember the little here, and then bow and knock that. Like, but now you just old, bro. Come on, man. Hang him up. Yeah, all of that, man. And he just now you fighting what? How old is he? 25-year-old bodybuilder from you could stand the fuck from like. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Just be great. Be great.
Hey, listen, Pat. This is what I'm saying. If we can get Drake Thomas at like 26, right? Because that's where he's projected to go in the late first round, early second round. If we can get a Drake Thomas with like our second round pick, and then add a guy like Ivan Pace Jr. in the 5th round, come on, bro. With Darian Beavers, and if we do fuck around and bring Tremaine Edmonds over here, now you got 4 linebackers that you can rotate in and out, keep them fresh, that can all stop the run. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to go get him in a high draft pick. He's projected to go in the 5th round, Pat. Ivan Pace Jr. is projected to go in the 5th round. So I'm not saying to get him early. I'm saying if we get a guy like Drake Thomas, who I much rather have, that's a guy that I looked at. He's ranked number 4 out of all the linebackers in college right now. So if we can get a Drake Thomas in the 2nd round and then add a guy like Ivan Pace Jr. in the 5th or 6th round, you winning. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it just depends on how the board plays out, who we have, on the roster when the draft comes. There's a lot of shit that goes on. I mean, things happen, people get injured, God forbid anything happens, but shit happens. Dash.
Going on,
Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bird. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bird. Dash said, where the money at for all these players? Where is the money?
That's what it's all about.
Do you think we address wide receiver in free agency or the draft and linebacker? I think we get a draft coming out of college. I think we get a wide receiver coming out of the draft.
If we do anything in free agency, it's going to be an inside linebacker, possibly O-line or defensive line.
I think you definitely got to address the center position.
Yeah.
He said, why is Roy Jones fighting? I don't know why, but he's fighting on May 13th, and I will be live streaming it on.
You see who he's fighting on? He's fighting
NBO.
that. Yeah, man, that's whack.
I don't care. Anytime I get to see Roy Jones possibly punch somebody in the face, I'm watching.
Yo, but in all honesty, Roy Jones probably gonna wipe the floor with him.
Roy Jones gonna whoop his ass.
Man, Roy Jones.
I was watching the face off, and dude was talking all this shit, trying to flex his muscles, and Roy Jones just looking at him like,
"Yep, for nothing."
Yo, whippersnapper.
Roy about to clown the shit out your big slow ass.
Lucky if he don't drop him.
Oh, he might. He might. They made a little belt and everything for it. I said, okay.
Yeah, man.
He might come out to his own theme music and shit. Do it big then. Yeah. Do it big then.
Well, he can't smoke or drink no more.
I drank. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't.
He drinks prune juice and eats vitamins. Stop playing.
That guy can't hit Roy Jones, man. That guy can't box. He's too muscular. He's too tight.
If he actually hit him. That dude is huge.
I think he's too tight, man.
He's too slow to hit Roy. He's too slow. Roy gonna be.
You know what it's gonna be? The dude gonna be super wild. He's gonna be super wild.
Roy gonna be doing the A-Town stomp.
That's all you gonna. Yeah. Yeah, that's stupid, man. It's for the check, though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That we're going to target either T. Higgins or Brandon Ayuk. Think about it. We're not signing Jones to a long-term deal just to give him the same set of weapons. Oh, we definitely not. They put an article out today saying the New York Giants literally had the slowest wide receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, I've been arguing with people all day about T. Higgins and Brandon Ayuk.
I don't think they're gonna do it, man.
If T. Higgins,
I don't think they're gonna do it. I would think T. Higgins, if anything, but the DeAndre Hopkins, he's a 30-year-old receiver, man. He gets hurt. I'm not trying to pay. He's gonna want a fat check. I'm not trying to do Kenny Golladay again. You know what I'm saying? And to get a couple touchdowns, and to still have a whole bunch of holes everywhere else.
We're gonna end up with somebody like Paris Campbell, and that's it. The dude, the backup, he's a wide receiver for the Colts. Yeah. Play for Ohio State. We're gonna end up with a guy like that. They're gonna add another guy to the room, and then whoever he drafts. But we're not going after T. We gotta pay. We gotta pay Jones and
Saquon.
We're
probably gonna franchise Saquon though.
Saquon should have took that deal at Dubai.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Should have
suck
took that
though.
deal.
That's gonna suck because if they franchise tag him, that's 10. That's even less than what they
Yep.
offered.
That's a damn
But
shame, but he was smelling himself.
Yep.
but Dallas Schwartz says Neil knows that left tackle is where the bank is. He wants over there and may try to play his way out of his job in New York if he
What?
feels you won't get on bent knee. Well, listen, Dallas Schwartz.
Neil.
Even if that was true, that would be the dumbest thing that he can do. One, he was drafted 5th overall in the first round, which means he comes with a guaranteed price tag.
It was his first year.
Yeah, he comes with a guaranteed price tag of, I think, 20 mil. As a rookie, a year.
He got a lot of that money up front too.
Yeah, so for him to try to play his way out of his contract and lose his job would drop his contract at another team. So I don't think that wouldn't benefit him in any way. And I think his agent is at least smart enough to tell him that wouldn't benefit him in any way. Now, if he had been a veteran in that, he tried to pull that maneuver, maybe so. But you're a rookie. You didn't have a very overwhelming first year. So it wouldn't behoove you, it wouldn't benefit you in the long term if you're trying to get a secured contract and doing some dumb shit like that. It would only sabotage you. But
hey, so I got the numbers for you. I got the numbers for you, Lou. So yeah, Evan Neal had a 4-year contract, $24 million, right? His signing bonus was $15 million. So his base salary for this year was only $705,000. Yeah. And then next year his base salary is $870,000. So it's not even like they're not paying no money as far as base. He got a lot of his money in bonuses.
With a 5th overall pick?
Yeah, because they gave him all this money in signing bonus. So his contract was worth $24 million. But they gave him $15 million for the bonus.
Mm.
And then, everything else is just, he got his yearly bonus, roster bonus and things like that. But everything else, his base salary is nothing.
Yeah, so if you got 24 mil for 4 years and you try to play badly to get out of that contract, what do you think you're going to get in the next contract? You ain't going to get more than
and his contract was fully guaranteed, too, that rookie contract. So
so that wouldn't help him, Dallas Schwartz, is all I'm saying.
Okay, guys, I got to go to bed. Lou,
Bobby.
Nice talking to you guys. Oh, I didn't say hello to the guy on the Lou. Hi, guy.
Dash.
What's going on, Bobby? This Dash, man.
Again? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And where are you from again?
Originally?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey originally.
And then where you live now?
I live in California now.
Oh, wow.
Bobby, are you writing a book, sir?
No, I just.
Are you wearing a wire?
Dash.
Are you wearing a wire?
No, I just forget about this stuff.
Are you wearing a wire, sir?
No, sir.
You have a personal email.
A whole lot of questions.
No, he's a nice guy. I just wanted to. I forgot where he's
from. It's all good, Bobby.
Okay, you guys be good. Lil, stop
we just playing, Bobby.
I gave you $5. You know I'll be nice. Man. It's no more $5 for you. No, Lil, I'm your friend. I'm your friend, Lou.
Hey, Bobby's crazy.
I am crazy. I know.
Oh shit!
This time of the night, I get crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
Big Pat says Drake Thomas is graded around 4th, 5th round. That's why I said he is a better. Neither guy is projected high, and Thomas actually fits our scheme better. That the top rated, those ratings be off. Yeah, I know, and we're mad far from the draft, but I guarantee you, he will be in the 14th or 15th.
Is Pace at the Senior Bowl? Is he playing in the Senior Bowl? Pace?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to watch the practice recap yet. I got it recorded. I probably watch that later.
NDO champ from my hood, Clinton Avenue, Newark. Roy better get on his bike.
Yeah, that's where you from? Clinton Ave?
Man, everybody from Clinton Avenue, huh?
Clinton Ave, I'm from Newark all the way to Irvington.
I got some stories on Clinton Avenue myself, sir.
Oh, man. Ain't nothing good.
Oh, they're great stories. They weren't good for some people. They were great for me.
Ain't nothing good about Clinton Ave, I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
it's a beautiful place. I love it. What you mean?
Now my family, we lived on Florence Avenue from what, late 80s to about 96, I think it was. So I'm
I didn't
familiar
live
with
there.
Clinton.
I was just coming through every now and then. Higgins trade isn't going to happen. Sorry, but the Bengals would rather lose Tyler Boyd than Higgins.
That's a fact, because Tyler Boyd making way more money.
Roy Jones' chin, though, all that dude needs is one. Yeah, but Roy Jones going to be running for dear life. You see how he ran away from Mike? I don't think this dude is as fast as Mike Tyson.
That's who dude should have. Well,
Mike is extremely fast for a man his size.
Hey, is Roy Jones still training people or no?
I have no clue. That's a good question. I know he teamed up with him, Miguel Cotto, and Paulie Malignaggi. They teamed up and started their own boxing league.
Like he would be a good trainer. He seemed like he would be a real good trainer, Roy Jones.
Yeah, I believe so. He has a lot of knowledge. Eric,
he just has so much natural ability too. What'd he say?
No, I was reading. This is Waiters from the hood. Jesus Martinez, they have to think long term. They can't pay Burrow, Chase, and Higgins all together. They're going to have to let one of the two go. Good point. Man, what if Roy gets knocked out? Would you laugh? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna feel bad because it's Roy Jones, but I'm gonna laugh.
I'm not.
Listen, I'm gonna get my 7 chuckles in. I don't know what the fuck you thought. We gonna be live too? Unless it's like, a Tua type knockout where he clamp up and fucking, or get into convulsions. Then of course I'm not gonna laugh. But I mean, shit. It's a knockout. We watch boxing waiting to see one of them shits. What you mean? It'll be nice to wind up with players like Dexter Lawrence from the draft. Oh, man.
I think it's going to be a good draft, man. We should have a lot of success in this draft.
Frank, Brick City, stand up. Can't be touched is a fire song, though. They're going to ask too much for them. All day, E. I feel like this new info about Neil is fake. Yeah, Neil ain't trying to go nowhere. I think he's gonna try to get his face back because he didn't do as well as he thought he was going to. If anything, that needs to be his focus, not no contract when you still got 3 more years of contract. That's putting the cart before the horse. How about get better at your position first before you start thinking about renegotiating?
Said Neil gonna play his way to a Wendy's drive-thru. That is hilarious.
If Neil is doing that, he needs to retire now and think about life because that ain't it. Laughing my ass off helps Neil in no way. Right. That's what I was saying, Pat. That would only hurt him.
You just need to worry about right tackle.
Biggest nemesis been poor strengthening conditioning program over a decade with the longest injury list in the NFL, poor depth chart in every position, poor rotation routines. That's what I'm saying. We need to start fixing depth. So when we rotate guys in, they're fresh and they're still impactful. But at the same time, too, though, a lot of those injuries are going to be diminished because we are getting new grass, actual grass this season. It has been announced officially. So, Lou, I agree. My point is he is making noise about a switch via his agent who is looking at the money the position pays on that second contract.
They talking about McKinney. They still talking about Neil.
He's talking about Neil.
Because I saw McKinney got a new agent too. He need to pump his brakes a little bit.
Well, McKinney need to stop fucking injuring himself in critical times of the season before he started talking about renegotiating. See, this is what I'm saying. People don't be thinking about leverage, bro. Leverage. You cannot go into a negotiation without leverage.
Yeah.
Especially when you did something that cost the team. You ain't got no leverage. We lost in the playoffs. Hey, guess what?
Those games, he would have been a factor too.
You know how it can be spun? Had you been healthy, we'd have had a better chance.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
you have no fucking leverage. This is what I be talking about. People don't be thinking.
Think about the money.
No accountability though. Bobby CIA, LOL. Good night, buddy.
That's hilarious.
Bobby the Feds, man, for real.
He said, "Where? Where?"
Both Drake and Ivan Pace are playing senior boat. Yeah. Wells, Bobby's been on neighborhood watch for too long without pay. Do you think Khalid Freeman was good? Do you think our defense will take a leap with Wink's system in year 2? If we draft the right players, it can only go up. Clinton Ave, LOL. Brick City is the place to be if you want to watch a fight or leave the country. Done it multiple times. Heavyweight champ of the world. Woo! Great season and even better when you roll with Big Blue Crew. Lou, back me up. I'm calling 11-6 and maybe the Super Bowl next season. And yes, I'm still doing real well with the ladies. Tell them, Dash. Woo!
I ain't telling you nothing.
What we got here?
So you was just going over linebackers. You was talking about multiple positions. Pause.
No, I was talking
about defense.
The defense, yeah. But I mean, I was just focused on the linebackers right now because that's one of our main concerns, considering we weren't able to stop the run in no more than 2 games, and that was the first 2 games. After that, we couldn't stop the run.
I think the inside linebacker is our most needed position.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's the most valuable in the first round, like you were saying though.
Yeah,
I think value wise, I like the corners in round 1. I like the wide receivers too in round 1, but the wide receiver room is deep. I know me and Pat was talking about wide receivers early in one of the spaces.
I bet y'all was nasty perverts.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Pause.
Did you hear the statement? You said me and Big Pat was talking about wide receivers in the spaces.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking football, man. That's crazy. You gotta let me live a little bit. A little bit. So we were talking about the football position of receiver.
You gotta have a thesaurus and a textbook out there.
People that catch the round oval-shaped ball.
The oval-shaped leather filled with air.
Pigskin, Yeah, that thing. Pause. But now
you still pause it.
Still got to do it. No matter what you say, you got to pause. But now we were talking about that positional group of football players that that run routes. So we were talking about those guys and how you can probably go 5 rounds for the wide receivers. Pause again. But yeah, it's all bad.
Now. He got PTSD now.
It's all bad now.
He got post-traumatic disorder.
Yo, that's hilarious. Oh, but now I like the cornerbacks in round 1. I do like Trenton Simpson, man. I'm a big fan of Trenton Simpson.
I like Trenton Simpson. The only knock on him is he sucks in coverage, and a lot of times when he's playing the run, he over pursues and gives the running back a cutback lane. I do like it.
That sideline to sideline.
That's the one good thing he has.
Yeah,
he's fast sideline to sideline.
Speed,
but
man.
Sometimes against the run, he over pursues, but that could be coached up. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not a deal breaker.
No, no, absolutely. And I think, like I said, for Wink, I think he fits what Wink wants to do. Because he, like I said, he can blitz too, and he's one of those guys. When you were talking about Ivan Pace, I think he just reminds me so much of Darian Beavers already. Like they kind of do the same things. They're good at the same thing. So, we can't. But again, we can never have enough linebackers because if Darren Beavers goes down, you want another guy that can do the same thing that he can do. And also depending on how we feel about Micah McFadden, I think another year Micah McFadden he'll get better, but I don't think he'll ever be, one of those starting caliber type linebackers.
I don't want him back. I don't want Jalen Smith back.
Solid rotational guy.
Yeah,
he's a guy.
I don't want McFadden. I don't want Jalen Smith. I don't want
I don't think you got to worry about Jalen Smith no more.
Yeah,
you ain't got to worry about Jalen Smith.
They make you want to choke the shit out of somebody.
Jalen ruined everything he did all year in that last game.
Yeah.
Everything, because he was always like, oh shit, Jalen Smith, okay. And then it just all
yeah, it was bad, man.
Pat said, I'm not gonna lie. If you see the way Roy Jones got knocked out by that big Russian dude, laughing my ass off.
He might, man.
You can't, man. Old man shouldn't be getting hit like that in the head like that, man.
That's crazy, man. How much you think he get paid, man? He ain't get paid a lot of money though. It's not even a lot of money.
Broncos gave up another first rounder for Sean Payton. Now they gave up all that shit they gave up for Russell Wilson. Now y'all gave up another first rounder for Sean Payton.
I didn't even know they had another first rounder.
Y'all got a good head coach. Y'all got a good head coach, but y'all he ain't gonna be able to draft nobody worth the fuck for the next 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got Sean Payton though.
Sean Payton, that's a whole other thing, man. How you tear a team up and just walk away from it?
Hey, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Contracts. Yeah, he just said, I can't do it. I'm gonna walk away, do TV for a little bit.
He did the Homer Simpson meme where he like fade into the bushes.
And then they wouldn't hire in-house thinking, well, he could possibly come back. I'm like, the man leave like that, he ain't coming back. You already know.
Back, bro. They was waiting at the table. Sean Payton went to the bathroom. Never came back. Never came back.
He said he walked off, man.
They sit at the table asking the waiter, have you seen him anywhere?
He was like, yeah, I saw him walking to his car.
He was gone. Maybe he left something in his car. Maybe he left.
Tudo says, Lou, please don't listen to any BS turf rumors, boss. We've had countless days training on different types of pitch, weather, altitude, rain, snow, humid. It's like you lose a match and blame it on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow. Man, we got to believe in something.
If Wilson don't work out, we'll be up for sale again soon.
They can't even do nothing with Wilson right now either. That money is ridiculous. That contract, man, that dead cap is wild.
That's why you don't do dumb shit in free agency and all that other stuff.
That's why you don't go get Higgins.
Yeah, or DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins is even worse.
Man, that's what I'm saying. He's 31, 30. He's my age, bro. I'm 32.
I'm telling you.
Whale said, man, everyone that comes on this show has post-traumatic stress disorder. LOL, you got to watch the words.
Every time, man. You can't say anything.
Pat said, shit, we all got post-traumatic disorder. Khalid Freeman is deep, talented tight end class, too. We need another reliable tight end next to Bellinger.
Only thing I really watched tape on is inside linebackers and cornerback.
To be honest, I'm trying to find a replacement for Leo too, if it's possible. Not a replacement for him this year, but somebody in here that can play that technique.
Yeah.
Just so y'all can see, the dead cap on Russell Wilson. The dead cap this year was $124 million. Next year it's $107 million.
That's people's whole
the year
cap.
After that is $85 million and $49 million, then $31 million. They don't get no real relief until 2027. That contract is crazy. Ugly.
What they gave him $200 million, right?
They gave him the contract $242 million, $161 million guaranteed.
Nigga.
All right, Jay. My son crying. I'm about to go do. I got daddy do this. I'm gonna hop off, but I'm gonna still be in the chat and everything.
All right, Jay.
All right, Jay.
All right.
Appreciate you stopping by, bro.
Yeah, no problem, bro. You already know I'm hopping on. We talk about defense.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, they do have a potential out in 2026.
With Russell Wilson, he said in 2026.
Man. In 2026, they got a possible. That is wild. So if he's trash, it's just talk about setting your team back.
He'll be old enough to retire. What is he right now? 32.
Yeah, his contract is to 2028. Yo, that is wild. What were they thinking?
Yo, John Elway was drunk, son.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Right. They said somebody came in for an interview at Denver and they were smelling like alcohol or something. Who said that? Was it Flores?
It was Flores.
Yeah.
Flores was snitching left and right when it didn't go his way. He was like, "Oh yeah, Miami, they was trying to have me throw games." He was letting all the cats out the bag.
Son, he didn't. Yeah, he was telling on everything. He turned into Charleston White.
Everything.
Flores turned into Charleston White. I ain't snitching, I'm telling.
And then try to throw Leslie Frazier in, and Leslie ain't say nothing.
Oh shit.
Talking about right, Leslie? But Leslie said, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still trying to get a job.
He said F-I-F-F.
Leslie Frazier was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Oh shit. Oh man. No, don't give away too much, but have you been able to figure out if you're gonna be able to or not?
Who you talking to? Me?
You.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, it won't be me. No. You talking about Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I won't be able to do that.
Okay.
How many people y'all got locked in?
I think 8.
Okay. And y'all did what, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Seattle got the Super Bowl. Broncos are paying for it. Remember the beginning of last season, the AFC West is going to dominate. Look how that turned out. Do y'all think the 2022 draft is going planned in the next 4 years? Do y'all think the 2022 draft is going planned in the next 4 years? I don't know what you mean. Do you think that it's going as planned? Meaning the guys that we drafted last year? Is that what you mean?
Maybe meant pan out.
That's what it meant, pan out. The draft class is going to pan out in the next 4 years. I would like to believe so. I think Wan'Dale Robinson has some talent. I think who did we get last year? Cordell Flott,
Thibodeau, Neal.
Neal. Yeah, I think them guys are
Bellinger. Yeah,
those guys are pan out.
All they panning out right now.
No, right. I mean, and that was their rookie season. So I mean, I would only expect them to get better. So I think it'll pan out.
Yo, Dash was on point though. Flores was.
Yo, to tell it on everything.
Everything.
Yo, Flores, they give a damn.
Everybody was getting thrown under that bus, man. Everybody. People that ain't have nothing to do with nothing.
Right, because it was like we did shit to you.
I'm telling you.
Your bitch ass up when you come up missing.
Yeah. Yeah, try to throw Leslie Frazier in there, like, right, Leslie? Leslie's like, I don't know what
this man. My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Shit.
Yo, Frey, you didn't hear from Frazier for about 2 months because he's like,
man, he's the one that had the most to argue about because we interviewed him for no reason. He was strictly a Rooney Rule. He was like, don't throw my name in nothing.
Wow, the Colts getting interviewed. We ain't never heard of it. We had no affiliation with Flores at any point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, we get interviewed.
That
man got draft picks taken.
Right.
Lawsuits. I said, man, Flores ain't playing.
Called Elway a drunk.
Yeah.
He was drunk in the meeting. I was like,
you know Elway was drunk in that meeting.
Hell yeah. He looked like he drunk all the time.
I tell you what, if you didn't know it then, you knew it when he signed that $242 million contract. You knew he was drunk then. Shit.
Yo, the Broncos, if Russell Wilson don't work out, they are going straight to hell.
No, listen. They just
Sean Payton ain't gonna be able to draft nobody worth a damn till 2026.
Nope. That's what I was saying. Russell Wilson gonna have to play like
that contract is mean.
Man, I didn't know that contract was that bad. He said they got it out in 2026.
Lou, not sure if you already talked about these guys. Linebackers Jack Campbell and Justin Jacobs, both of Iowa. Campbell and Jacobs are tackling machines.
They are, but Jack Campbell is slow as Campbell
slow as hell. Just like Noah Sewell.
Man, Noah Sewell is slow. But hey, if we need that third and two stop, get his ass in there. Because they gonna come in there and thump. Yeah, but man, we better have somebody that can run. Because man, they ain't moving nowhere.
They toast in the RPO game.
Man, what?
He said this is the most unpredictable league in all sports.
Man.
Flores is on everybody but the Patriots.
Right.
You know why? Because Bill Belichick's the one who fucked up and dropped the ball and let him know he was
right. Yeah, Bill Belichick was drunk.
Yo, he called the wrong Brian.
Yeah, like, he said, "Oh shit, wrong Brian." and then
put his hands in the air like.
And then he called Brian Dable right after that. Brian, congratulations, bro.
Talk about guess what? Guess what I did? I called Flores thinking it was you.
Yeah.
Man, he is hot. Shit. I ain't even get the job yet. You already creating controversy for me yet.
Yeah.
And Dable told you know he for the snitch, right?
Let me tell you something. If something, talk about being pissed off. Brian Flores, to get that phone call, and the next you got a job and you ain't really get it.
Oh,
mid conversation, he was like, "Oh, I called the wrong Brian."
That was all ego right there. His ego got shattered, and he said, "Oh, fuck this! I'm bringing down the house."
Miami did this. He talk about the Giants did this.
Yeah.
The Texans. Texas was so scared they hired Lovie Smith.
Right. Right. And then hired another one after that.
They fired that motherfucker so quick too this season.
Man, they fired him quick, bro.
We knew Lovie Smith wasn't going to last.
Yeah, I knew Lovie. I didn't think Lovie Smith was going to make it through the season.
They didn't even let him do the post-game interview.
He was the first one fired too, right?
Right. Yeah. The end of the season, the very end of they didn't even get it to the playoffs yet. They fired. As soon as they lost that last game, they loved bring the playbook.
It came out before Sunday Night Football.
Knew that he was fired. Yo, love it. Don't forget your playbook after the game.
What's good, Koofman? Oh shit, boy. You guys are hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but he came out before Sunday Night Football. Breaking news: head coach.
Yeah, not even. It was what's that show that come on before Sunday Night Football? Football Night in America.
Yeah, Football Night in America. Shit, Lovie Smith fired. God, dog.
He ain't even making the Black Monday. He was go.
They made it Black Friday for real around there. They fired Lovie. They fired Lovie at 9:45. They couldn't even wait 2 hours and 15 minutes, nigga.
They fired that motherfucker in the middle of the tour bus. Hey. Man, fuck this shit. Pull over.
Yo,
get this motherfucker off my bus.
And it was a home game. His key card didn't even work.
They had somebody on the sideline as soon as the clock hit 0.
That nigga was sitting there looking at the ref like they be doing when they watch the challenge, and they know they only got a few seconds. He looked at him,
yo, they had somebody on the sideline like this with their hand out, wait for his playbook.
Yeah, hey, you know how they walk them to the center of the field to shake hands. They just kept going, walked right out the building.
They even let Lovey go shake hands.
Looking at the clock.
Yeah, like, nah, you don't even need to go there. You don't even need to shake hands.
The clock is 0.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bring your playbook.
I told they had somebody like this. 5,
yeah.
4,
Man, that's hilarious.
3, 2, 1.
They had a countdown.
He couldn't even call the last play. They took his playbook.
Happy new job.
Right. Took his tablet. They took his headset and everything.
And his fleece pulled over.
Top flight security.
Anything Texans was gone.
Man, they made Lovey walk out the office in a white tee and Dockers, dude.
They gave him a change of clothes.
Said, laughing my ass off. Flores was so hurt, he started suing for child support.
Real shit. Yo, Flores was hurt after that conversation. He said, Bill, you sure you talking to the right person? Yeah, you're not talking to Brian. Oh.
Yo,
that's embarrassing.
Could you imagine being in Brian Flores' shoes at that moment, though?
That's embarrassing, Lou.
So pissed off.
Yo, it's embarrassing. That's that's a hit on the pride, man. He showed up too.
Oh man, you know Belichick. That's exactly what he said. Oh,
he did what a lot of people probably would have did.
Man,
yo, that was the epitome of Denzel Washington. Y'all gonna do this to me? I'm putting cases on.
Y'all niggas will be hiring coaches in Pelican Bay.
Oh man.
Oh shit, yo.
Lovey said, "I'll take the job."
Yep. He said, "Go ahead, give me that $4.5 million."
Brian
for 1 year.
Ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, that's what he did. That was Brian Flores. He was, oh man.
Oh man, that shit was funny.
Lord have
mercy. Said, Bill, Bill, you sure you
walked out of the side entrance like a bad one night stand? Oh, he did the walk of shame.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jack Campbell is a very strong tackler, only if they're in his hands reach, but he's slow as Jerry Jones walking up the stairs without a
right. That nigga's slow.
Slow. We talking 4.8 slow. 4.9.
Flores said, fuck Tua. Hey, how fast did they fire Kellen Moore after that Dallas loss?
Oh, they just did it today, so it's been about almost 2 weeks.
Not faster than Lovey.
Yeah, no, this nigga Lovey might be the fastest.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's the fastest.
Flores said, fuck Tua and any organization not hiring him.
Yo, man. Yo, he burnt bridges. And
yeah,
Tomlin went and saved him.
I don't think he's gonna coach again.
Nah, Tomlin saved him. He got that he got the linebacker job at Pittsburgh, and then I think they was trying to get him to be a DC this year. I forget which team.
No, I'm saying he's never gonna be a head coach again.
Oh not anytime soon, no.
Made Lovey leave the stadium with general admission, walked him right up to the stairs at section 101.
Man, they got Lovey out of there so fucking fast now.
We ain't seen him since neither.
Man, Lovey got that check and got up out of there.
Nah, that is embarrassing, Wills. That's very embarrassing.
I told you that's what Bill did.
Brian is yo.
Yeah, Brian, I'm telling you, you got
you see
what
he did? That goes to show you how embarrassed he was. He went, everybody.
Congratulations on the job, man. You got the job. It says Brian.
Oh.
I know we got 11. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 compensatory picks. I know we got a compensatory 3rd round from Kansas City. I'm not sure if the other one is a compensatory, but
it is.
Okay, so it is 9 and 2, but we have 11 total. Yeah. Brian Flores ran his mouth only to make an ass out of himself, and he didn't accomplish nothing by doing that. That's a fact. Hey, man. Jake, smoke this real quick. Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Told you, Brian. I'm sitting here looking. They told me, Brian, you got the job.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brian.
He was like, you sure? I haven't heard anything yet.
Bill Belichick was getting high with Lawrence Taylor. That's why.
Yeah.
That's
now, I'm sitting here trying to congratulate.
Who got fired on the sideline after an L. They got that Panthers coach up out of there too. Matt Rule.
Yeah, Wilkes. No, they got Wilkes up out of there quick too.
I wouldn't blame Lovey being thrown into that situation.
Yeah, that was all bad. That situation, we knew as soon as it happened too.
I knew Lovey was gonna be fired as soon as he got hired. I didn't expect him to make it throughout the season, to be honest with you. That situation over there was bad. And that was a PR move, and Lovey just took that check.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think $4.5 million. That we figured what's the minimum coach is getting, like $5 million a season, something like that.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
4 or $5 million. I'm gonna take that.
I think, yeah. He took that $4.5 million. Was like, yeah, thank you. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about in here.
Nope, didn't care one bit. One bit.
And then Lovey over there, beard looking luxurious. Yeah. Just the best beard in the business.
Yeah, his beard, no joke.
I said, man, the upkeep on that. I had to get that check. Shit, I gotta get my damn beard back together. That shit was funny as hell, nigga. That man Lovey didn't even make it past Sunday Night Football, nigga. They announced that shit on Sunday night in America, nigga. Like, damn.
The red zone went off. Bleacher Report hit my phone. Lovey Smith fired. Gone.
I said, man, that don't make no fucking sense to fire somebody that fast.
It's like, tell me what you really think. Get you up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for Ryan, though, man. I think he can get if they give him some time, he can get it cooking over there in Texas.
Hey, I'm happy for him because he just got a 6-year guaranteed deal. No matter how trash. Yeah, 6 years. So they gotta pay that man 6 years, at least $30 million, because I think $5 million is the lowest you could give a head coach. So, hey, he gonna be paid. And if they do fire him in a year, guess what? He's gonna get 5 years of free money.
To sit down.
Yep. You know what? That's what I think Kafka tried to do. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit if I failed my first year.
Yeah.
Shit, my playing career was terrible. I can wind up getting a 6-year, $60-70 billion deal because they're gonna give me $10 billion like I know what I'm doing. And shoot, if I get fired within the first 2 years.
I think the Cardinals, man, they scare me. They might actually hire Kafka, man. I don't know.
Man, if they do, say goodbye to the Cardinals.
What'd you say?
Boys, they do say goodbye to the Cardinals because he's not a leader of men yet.
Anybody heard from Joe?
No, I was going to ask you that.
When the last time he streamed?
The first person. When I send a link, he's normally the first person backstage, and then he didn't go live yesterday neither. So I'm gonna call him first thing in the morning, make sure they're all right.
All right.
But I wasn't planning on staying on this long because I started late. But
that shit, Lovey Smith shit, funny in the motherfucker though. Yeah, so man.
Shout out to everybody. If you're watching from Twitch right now, this is my first live stream on Twitch.
Oh, that's what's up. On Twitch.
I also have a channel on Rumble. Check me out on rumble.com, on Twitch, GNATION Inside Sports on all platforms, same name. Can't stream live on Rumble until you have 25 subscribers. So
I don't even got Rumble or Twitch, to be honest.
But if you are tuning in from any of those other platforms, please subscribe or follow. Also come to YouTube and give me a subscribe on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. And share this video on your other social media platforms. Help me get to 1,500 subscribers. Also, while you're here, subscribe to Big Pat Sports Talk. Also, Big Dash Nose. We are all part of the Big Blue Crew. We got all your sports needs on lock, whether it be basketball, football, college, whatever, baseball, UFC, boxing. We got it all locked down. So holla at your boy, man. Big Pat Sports, Big Dash Nose, G Nation Inside Sports, Classified 3F with Joe, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Unpopular Opinion Sports, G-Way with J-Lay, the whole
you
night.
get to Jeffy. Say, oh, Jeffy, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8, 9.
Jeffy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 12.
1738.
Right. There's so many numbers in his name, boy.
Belichick was like, Brian, congrats. Never mind. Wrong, Brian.
I told you. Brian, I'm sitting here looking right at it, man. They say, I'm telling you, congratulations. The New York Giants will hire Brian. Oh. That's what he hit him with.
God damn it, who put brandy in my drink?
Yeah. Bill?
He just hung up. You sure?
That just reminded me of that Dave Chappelle joke he said.
They had the transcript too.
We all know that they don't take blacks as hostages. They don't make good bargaining chips.
Yeah.
We have 5 black. Hello.
Yo, they had the transcript of the phone call too. Like Flores gave him everything.
Still ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing. Not a thing. Miami lost a first round pick and had to pay like $50,000. That was it.
Tudo said Flores must have been smoking cheap marinara sauce and watching bend it down with his kung fu grip curls. Oh man.
Yo, the level of pissed off is wild, man. He was pissed off.
That nigga went on ESPN.
Forget he was on Good Morning America. Like, hey, it's not fair. It's not fair.
This nigga called me and told me I had a job.
Oh my God.
Mess around, my phone rang. Calling everybody.
Yo.
So he had a phone book. He just was going down the list. Man.
Oh man. I'm telling on everything. Everything.
I think he had every activist you can think.
Ben Crumb. He had all of them.
Michael Eric Dyson.
Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton on him. Like, hey, I'm killing on everybody.
Oh man.
Niggas didn't even know Jesse Jackson was still alive. Man, I ain't laughed, man. That's not funny, but I ain't laughed that hard in a long time. When the first thing he said on that interview, he said, man, that man called me and told me I had the job.
Yo, it's so bad.
I said, man, even in my head, I said, man, that's fucked up. He said, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool, and then he didn't even say nothing after that. He just hung up on Brian. Click.
Yeah, that had to be. Yeah, I mean it's sad, but that had to be one of the funniest things that happened in football.
Koopman said Brian Flores was almost in tears on them shows.
Man, he was, bro.
I got a messed up sense of humor too.
Remember the scene, Joe Rogan? There's something you don't know about me.
Yeah.
There's something you don't know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
That man went on every platform that he could.
I can't get it all, Joe Rogan.
Tell him. And then who do you have? Yeah, Hugh. What's his name? Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson backpedaled on.
Everybody backpedaled. He was like, "Oh, there's a bunch of us. We gonna all speak out. We gonna all speak out." They said, "Who? What? You on your own?"
He did say we all gonna speak out. That motherfucker Rue did this when he said that. That Rue clicked off so fast. Like, hey, nigga, what on, cuz? We ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on over there, bro.
The motherfuckers pulled a Zion.
Yo, they disappeared on him. They disappeared.
Yeah.
They was like, I didn't know you was gonna do all that. I thought we was just gonna, make a statement. He was like, I'm on Good Morning America.
Everybody else looking around, man. I didn't know I was finna tell. We
all that story lasted a week. After all that.
And they got a $50,000 fine and one draft pick out of it.
Y'all got me laughing. Nose running.
Shit. And his homeboy still had to give him a job.
Oh man. Yeah, Tomlin went and bailed him out. Imagine that phone call.
Maybe Deion Sanders would give him a job over there as a defensive coordinator.
Maybe.
Shit. I don't want to mess with him either.
Tomlin just was like, hey, I'm gonna bring you over here. Just make sure you don't
spray some Jerry Curl juice in his eyes and kick him out of there. You know what I mean?
Good Lord. Now, to me though, the only other thing that was funnier than that, remember when Laramie Tunsil got drafted and they released that video on draft night? Yo, the only thing I thought about is who did you piss off for them to do that on draft night? Man.
Boy, that mask that he had on, man, that shit was
And then we found out it was his step pops that did it.
Yeah.
I hate this little motherfucker. I've been telling him his whole life to clean his room, take out the trash. He always talking about, you ain't my daddy. Okay, motherfucker.
This step pops released that. That is wow.
Think about that shit. 10 years of telling him, you ain't my daddy. Okay, motherfucker.
Yo, all right. He held on to that. I got this videotape.
Hey.
I'm gonna send it to
10
TMZ.
Years worth. Nigga, you ain't my daddy. I ain't gotta listen to you.
Tunsil was sitting in the green room.
Like this.
Yeah. Tunsil was sitting in the green room and his phone rang. Like, hey, you still feel the same way? Like, all right. Wait about 5 minutes. All the phones was going off. Everybody looking at him. Different tables. They looking over at him like, yo, you see this?
Yo, Dash, you know how much of a hoe you gotta be to do some shit like that.
That was one of the foulest things that ever happened in football, man.
Cause I get you taken out for some shit like that, nigga. You really gonna do this?
Man, cost that man $2 million.
He said, makes you still feel the same way.
Hey, Carl, you still talking that shit you talking
like get your old bitch ass on my phone, nigga.
Like, hey, who ain't your daddy? Who ain't your daddy? Okay, you ain't my dad. All right, I got it.
All right, you got it.
10-4. I got you. Go ahead and release that tape.
Floyd's had a legit case with Miami thing though. Owner was paying the tank.
Yo, that's crazy too, man.
That mask was jokes. Nigga looked like Bane.
Yeah, he did.
Coming out laughing my ass off.
Yeah, he did.
Why would you even tape yourself doing that? That's
Good
crazy.
night, Wells.
Man. Coop out of here too? Oh, Coop saying good night to Wells.
Lou, man, tonight reminds me of when you started your channel just joking all night with laughs and nothing else with Joe. Yeah, that was when we first started. We did do a lot of this joking and laughing. We talked football for about a good 45 minutes, and then the last hour would just be us cutting up.
Yeah.
But, man.
Yo. That was some whole shit, but man, Daz, you right. That's probably exactly how it went down. Hey, son, who you calling son, nigga?
You picture it's like Vin Rames and Baby Boy.
Yo, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You still talk shit.
You still feel the same? Okay.
I told that's how it went down. He picked it up thinking somebody great calling for number 1 pick and his stepdad. Son, hey, fuck you, man. You ain't my dad. So you still feel the same way, son?
Oh man.
I told you all your actions have
Yep.
consequences.
Man.
What did his mama say? Lord have mercy.
Well, you probably ain't had no relationship at that time. Nobody. Boy. That's foul, man. Because you can't go home after that.
He can't go nowhere else.
Yeah, man, that is foul. That's the first thing I thought about when that happened. I'm like, who did you piss off to do that? Because the timing was perfect.
He's like, oh, he's coming up. He's about to get picked. Yeah, release the video.
That cost him at least 10 slots. At least 10 slots.
For real,
maybe
bro.
Even more than that. I can't even remember where he ended up going because I know he was mocked for like top 5 pick. Man, I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up where he ended up getting drafted.
Yo, Pat, you gotta send me your Rumble channel so I can subscribe.
Okay.
Joey Cruz. He says, yo, Lou, you New York Rican? Yes, I am. I'm from the South Bronx, born and raised. But I moved to Puerto Rico as a kid and went to school out there for 3 years. So I did live in a third world country as a child for 3 years. So I do know the difference between living in a poor, impoverished country and living in the United States. And that does something to you. That does something to your mind state. It's very humbling and lets you know that the rest of the world is not as privileged as you when you live here. So it makes you not take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely South Bronx, born and bred, Boricua. He went at 13.
Yeah,
I'm out, guys. Health and blessings. You have a good night, Frank.
All right, Frank.
Tudo, gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege to hang out and chat with everyone. It's almost midnight here in Jersey, but I'm with the fam now. I'm laughing hard. Keep everyone up here. God's blessings. Hey, you have a good one, brother. God bless you and your family, and thank you for all the support as always, man.
That's a fact. Salute to Tudo, man.
But yeah, set up your Rumble account, Dash, and then send me the link so I can subscribe, and then subscribe to mine because we won't be able to live stream on that until we got 25 subscribers.
Yeah, I ain't never even heard of the thing, but yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah, it's affiliated with YouTube, but it has way less restrictions. You can speak way more free.
Okay.
Yeah, you can talk big shit. Pat, you muted.
Oh, I'm on the phone. Give me 1 second.
Word, that's what's up, Joey Cruz. Hit that subscribe button for a fellow Boricua, my nigga Goya, all the way. You know what it is. I put Goya on everything, nigga. You know how they got that Frank's Red Hot sauce, nigga? I put Goya on everything, nigga.
Goya. That's hilarious. That mask he had on was ridiculous too.
he went back and watched.
Watched the bit. Yeah, I pulled it up. Yeah, that's crazy. Step Pops did it to him. Yeah, I tell you, people are foul, man. Sheesh. I'm waiting to do a deep dive, man, on Paul's online on centers, man. Because I know some center names, but I gotta watch some tape on some centers. One of the dudes I was looking at the center for, I think it's UCLA, not UCLA, Michigan, Oluwatimi, said he got his butt kicked today in practice.
Pat over there talking to some barbecue bitches and shit. Said, "Want to sop you up with a biscuit?"
You're making it happen. Setting something up.
See, I'm about to make some sleep happen. I got to work in the morning.
Yeah, nah, me too.
But
what time do you start?
I started at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I started late. I ain't been feeling real good, but I wanted to put something out there, put some names up there for some people to start thinking about and looking at, because we got a lot of needs and we don't have a lot of cap room. So we're going to have to be very smart and very selective with our draft picks. And one of the issues we have is not only stopping the run, but no depth. When we rotate guys out to get a breather, we don't got nobody of significant impact to replace them coming in. So we got to make sure that we're drafting guys that not only can start, but can basically be a relief pitcher, so to speak. When a guy needs a breather, we can come in and still have production.
Yeah, no. I agree. I agree. Depth is probably key. You know, the only place I think we're good at depth is guards, man. I was looking at everybody that's coming back from injury. Azudu, Bredesen to be back. McKeithen is here. If we bring Nick Gates back,
which one of them motherfuckers is gonna be worth a damn blocking? Because I tell you what, this year they didn't put a lot of good film. They didn't put a lot of good shit on film.
Got hurt quick. Azudu got hurt. McKeithen, we didn't even get a chance to see him. He got hurt in preseason. But they were saying, you know, he can play the guard and the tackle position too. So I'm just curious to see what happens, man. I can't wait for this. I don't know where we're going in the first round. Last year, you know, it was kind of easy to pick. You know, we knew we needed a lineman. We knew we had 2 picks. A lot of people was picking between Sauce and Thibodeau too. So
not me. I didn't have a cornerback in none of my mock drafts in the first round.
You ain't like Sauce?
I had O-line, defensive end in every one of my drafts. In some of them, I had 2 offensive linemen. I did trade backs and got 2 or 3 offensive linemen in some of my mock drafts.
See, I don't do the trades like that, man. That's too much work, man. Try to do them trades.
Nah, listen, we needed offensive linemen. I've been screaming I've been doing YouTube videos for 2 seasons now. And for the 2 seasons I've been on YouTube, I've been screaming O-line, O-line, O fucking line. You know what I'm saying?
I think I did a couple. I always picked Evan Neal when he was there because I just liked Evan Neal better. And I thought because he had history playing right tackle, I knew Andrew Thomas wasn't going anywhere. So he was always my tackle if he was there. There was a couple of the times I picked the
I wanted Ikem Ekwonu. That's who I wanted.
Yeah. And then there was times where I picked no offensive lineman in the first round. I went Sauce and Thibodeau, and I had Abraham Lucas in the second. I was picking him, or Daniel Falele was another guy that I was picking later in the mocks. But yeah, ended up going with Evan Neal, and I had it flip-flopped. I had Evan Neal going at 5 and Thibodeau going at 7, and then it ended up being, you know, the other way around. But my draft was off after that, after those first picks. Like, where we went in the second and third round, I ain't know a lot of those dudes, man. I didn't know Azudu, Flott. I didn't know those guys when we picked them.
It's funny because I had did a mock draft. Me and Pat actually did it together. And I was saying to go get Zion Johnson.
Yeah, that was another one.
And Alex Lindstrom.
Yeah, I like Lindstrom too. I thought it was too early to take a center though in those.
But they played together at NC State. I mean at Boston College.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm getting them confused with the dude that Baltimore Ravens took. Yeah, Lindstrom ended up going to Dallas.
Right, but I was saying in the mock draft that we needed to draft a guard and a center from the same team that already had continuity because our offensive line was so depleted. And we fucked around and did that, but we did it with NC State,
guards.
not with Boston College.
Now that would have been nice because even when Alec Lindstrom was on the practice squad, I think we should have snatched him up. But it is what it is.
But man, yeah, it's coming up on the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna wait another minute and a half, and I'm gonna end it, man, because I got to get some rest. I got to be at work tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. That's a good time though. Midnight is a good time. Jump off.
Jump offs are always good at midnight. Pause.
Man, you can't. I tell you, you can't say nothing. Nothing.
Hey, when you're in the desert, your mind automatically goes there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Hey, what's the next fight coming up?
The next fight is
outside of that Roy Jones crazy.
That's May 13th. Ryan Garcia and
and Tank is in April.
They locked that up already?
Yeah, they just finishing out the price, but they already got it in the works.
Haney fighting anytime soon?
Haney's getting on my nerves, bro. He's acting like a real sucker right now. He
ducking.
He talking about trying to fight
not Stevens.
Yeah,
Shakur Stevens. Well, I want to see that. I like Shakur. That's the home team.
He's not talking about it. He's his mandatory, and Haney's trying to figure a way out of it.
Oh wow! I like I said, Shakur Stevenson. That's the home team. My cousin's son actually boxed in that same gym as him. He's 17.
That's the Puerto Rican dude, half Puerto Rican dude from Jersey, right?
Yeah, Shakur. I mean, I don't know if he had Puerto Rican or not. He looked black to me, but
yeah, he always got
his
the
hair
Puerto
curly
Rican flag.
enough. He might be. He might be.
Either he's half Puerto Rican or he dating a Puerto Rican girl and fell in love with the culture because he always got a Puerto Rican flag in the ring.
I know his grandfather is black as can be, so he might be.
Hey, my grandfather was black as can be. It didn't make him any less Puerto Rican.
You're right about that. Nah, I see Pat. That phone call taking longer than he didn't expect. Right?
You got to lick it before you stick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go though, man.
He went and got the saran wrap.
You gotta take care of business.
Oh shit, man. Hey, thank you guys for stopping by, man. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube, on Twitch. What else am I streaming today?
Rumble.
I'm not streaming live on Rumble
right. That's
yet.
right.
You gotta have 25 subscribers yet. I did create a channel on rumble.com. So please go there and subscribe. I only need 25 subscribers. That way I will be able to go live on Rumble. So on rumble.com, GNATION Inside Sports is my channel. Please go and give me a subscribe and a follow on rumble.com so that I can start streaming live there. I only need 25 subscribers and it is free. Rumble.com, GNATION Inside Sports. But thank all of you guys for stopping by, man. Leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comment section. Make sure you go subscribe to these great content creators, Big Dash and Big Pat Sports Talk. And until next time, fellas, y'all already know what it is, man. Love, peace, and good night.
Ain't no chatting, no liking, just action. All my just front like they tapping. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.